Proteins are a part of every function in our body. There are tens of thousands of protein structures, and they are all different in their own way. Each protein plays a specific role within the body.
There are 4 structures of protein. There is primary, secondary, tertiary, and quaternary. A monomer forms with another monomer that is exactly the same to form a polymer. So a monomer is basically one polymer. So this right here would be one monomer, and it forms with this monomer to make this big polymer. Monomers, when linked together, are called polymers, and they are attached by a hydrogen reaction, which is the removal of water. A polymer is a monomolecule, or a large and visible by the human eye, and it is composed of many repeated subunits. The polymer for proteins is amino acid.
These single blocks are an example of a polymer. When I start connecting these blocks together, they become one polymer.
Amino acids are a natural monomer that form proteins. Amino acid is built up of all proteins that come from a combination of 20 different amino acid molecules. In turn, each of these acids is formed by a central atom of carbon connected to an atom of hydrogen, as well as a group of atoms called a carboxyl group and another group of atoms called an amino group. By joining a carboxyl group and one amino acid to the amino group, it creates a peptide bond. Here's the peptide bond, and then the whole structure is a polypeptide. An amino acid chain is called a polypeptide. Within a polypeptide chain, there are 100 to 1,000 amino acids. Because of the amino acid sequence caused the polypeptide to assume a particular shape, the shape of the protein is important because it determines the functions. The most important thing that proteins are a part of is creating enzymes which help your digestion and metabolism.
Roles for proteins are important in the body to help keeping your hair healthy and growing, to help repair and make cartilage and bones strong, and to form lean muscles. Some good foods to eat that are high in protein would be fish, lean beef or pork, low-fat milk or yogurt, eggs, and beans.
Our body needs large amounts of proteins and macronutrients, but unlike carbohydrates and fat, our body does not store protein, so when exercising, we need to restore it. So you must be sure to get the right amount of protein to stay fit and healthy. This can go either way. If you have too much, it cannot be beneficial. Some reasons you would want to use protein shakes. You may still be growing as a teenager and need the extra protein, starting a new workout and need the boost, needing help gaining extra muscle.
But you do not always need all of that. You can get those proteins in your general diet with lean meats. Consuming too many calories and protein powders will not make muscle but fat. The maximum amount of protein powder an adult should intake in a day would be only 0.9 grams. If you calculate right and determine the amount of protein you need, protein powders and shakes can still sometimes be beneficial.
Our body not only uses protein to build and repair tissue, but it is also used to build enzymes, hormones, and other body chemicals. I must have large amounts of protein to stay fit and maintain a healthy weight and build muscle.
If amino acids aren't maintained in the correct combination, then the production of protein is weakened and the metabolism may only function in a limited way. Some consequences of limited nutrients is weight loss, sleep disorders, and diabetes.
Protein shakes fuel my body.
Proteins, 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 everyone. Proteins, proteins, come on, let's have some fun. Together, monomers make polymers. Proteins, proteins, come on, let's do it right. Here and now, it's time for peptide bonds. I finally figured it out. Yeah. All amino acids are fantastic. That's what it's all about. Everyone is special in their own way. They make each other strong, They're not the same, but different in a good way. Together where they belong. Proteins in this together. Yeah, we know more about proteins.